Hi there, and welcome to a very special Insomnia Insight episode. This episode, if you're looking for like practical tips and you're really struggling at this point, maybe not the most helpful one. On the other hand, if you are, you're curious about, kind of the philosophy of the school, where things are heading, kind of big picture ideas and things, this is perfect for you. So this is like a more of a personal episode for me, where I kind of share where my thoughts are going and where kind of the Natto philosophy, if you will, is heading. And nothing has changed in terms of like the actual teaching, but it's what has changed for me lately is more how I think of it when someone joins the channel or becomes my client and says that they have trouble sleeping. And we'll get to that in a second. But where I want to start here is to talk about universal truths. As I've had this YouTube channel going for about 3 years or nearly 3 years, I've seen how what really helps when you have trouble sleeping is the same that helps when you have any other type of suffering. When it comes to anxiety, depression, you want to lose weight, you have trouble you want to stop smoking, or you struggle as a parent, or whatever it is, those type of sufferings, the answer is always the same. There are these universal truths that you find in like Buddhism, mindfulness, meditation, yoga traditions, in ACT, etc. And basically it boils down to, there are these signals that the brain is using to communicate with us. And a signal can be pain, this hurts, you should not, hold your hand there. Or like a signal can be anxiety, like you should watch out, there's something going on. And these signals, there's never anything wrong with them. They're just a method of communication. But when we think that the signal shouldn't be there, I shouldn't feel this way, this shouldn't be like this, then we get into trouble because we try to resist the signal. We don't want to hear it. And then our brains go like, you got to hear this signal, and the signal gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So all these kind of universal truth, in my interpretation, are all about like, no, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with the signal. There's maybe a little confusion, but when you listen to the signal, you're okay with the discomfort, etc. Things become so much easier, etc. And what really, really made me see this is actually the following: that I approached insomnia when I started this channel. I thought of it as like, a lot of people have trouble sleeping, and I want to help with trouble sleeping. And if this person then doesn't have trouble sleeping anymore, that's perfect. That was kind of my initial approach. But what I saw happening as my own teaching evolved from like, it started with like really traditional CBT-I, then it became kind of a gentler CBT-I, and then it became like really infused with like, self-kindness and these like the universal truths. What I saw happening was that clients started saying not just, oh, I'm sleeping well now, but this has changed my life. My life has changed, and I almost see insomnia as a gift now, because what I've understood about myself and my own emotions and my thoughts has led me to a place where life just in general is easier. I'm less angry. I don't have so many conflicts. Like I just enjoy life more. It's kind of been transformational in that regard to have had this struggle with insomnia. And at first, when this started happening, I was just like, oh, this is really nice. I'm so happy for this person. And then I was like, wait a minute. What if that should be the goal? What if it shouldn't just be like, okay, now you're not sleeping, now you don't have trouble sleeping good. Why not make it sort of like transformational? Like make it transformation sort of the goal of the philosophy, and look at the trouble that made someone find this channel or myself or the teachings. Make that more than just a problem, and look at it more as an entry point. Okay, an entry point, a door, if you will, something that leads you to the universal truth. And that kind of transforms the struggle with sleep from like just a problem that needs to be fixed to an entry point to something that can really transform your life. And again, this, if you look at it that way, like then all these sufferings are just entry points. Let's say you want to lose weight, and you thought that, oh my gosh, I just don't have any control of myself, I just eat all the time. And then you see that, oh, wait a minute, When I'm eating, it's because I want to escape these uncomfortable emotions. I don't want to hear the signal of boredom, the signal of anxiety. That's why I'm eating so much. Entry point again. The struggle with weight became an entry point to the universal truths that can not only help somebody lose weight, but kind of liberate them and live a much freer life. Or we take someone who feels like I've not been a good parent or something like that, struggle with parenting, same thing. This person has been really critical of themselves. It should be like this, but it is like that. They're escaping these emotions within. That can be another entry point. So again, insomnia is just one of many entry points to the universal truths that can really, really transform your life. So to sort of summarize this, what am I talking about here? What has changed? Well, again, nothing has really changed in terms of like the practical teachings, but the way I look at things have changed. When somebody joins the YouTube channel or becomes my client, I now think of it more as like, okay, this person has found an entry point to the universal teachings that can transform this person's life, and that just makes my work even more gratifying, even lighter, even easier, even happier, and I want to share this with everyone in the community, just because maybe you're interested in what's going on, but also this can be really tricky to see when you are in a place of like much struggle. But even then, if you can just get a glimpse of this, if you can just get a glimpse of, this struggle can teach me so much about myself and how the mind works, that it can really, really transform my life. That makes the path, the journey from struggling with sleep to not struggling with sleep more, easier and more meaningful, and you can sense how it can lead to something really, really, really amazing. So I just want to share this little shift or change, if you will. Please comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And thanks so much for being here as always. And hope to have you back soon. Until then,